Chilivipp Sverige!
Chilivippen!
Jag var inte beredd på den, William. Jag var inte beredd på den.
Ja, mi scusi.
Välkomna tillbaka till Sverige.
Ja, men tack så
Tack
mycket.
så mycket.
Tack så mycket.
Vi pratade 2 sekunder innan här och jag sa jag är fullt ös arbetslös. Och då rättade ni mig och sa nej, det heter fullt ös medvetslös.
Ja.
När ni sa kom jag på att ja, det gör det ju faktiskt. Och det var så ni kände det just nu. Hur var er Tysklandsresa?
Den var väldigt bra.
Helt fantastiskt.
Väldigt intensiv men väldigt bra.
Hur många ungdomar hade ni med er?
Vi hade 12 ungdomar med oss. Och så var vi sammanlagt 9 vuxna.
Ja, men det är som man klarar av. Det var då 2,5 per vuxen.
Ja, och då var det 2 stycken som var, så vi var egentligen 7 vuxna med konfirmanderna, så 2 var så här medvandrare, men då var en av dem väldigt bra, så hon hakade på och hade hand om några konfirmander. De gillade henne också liksom.
Häftigt. Ni var i Berlin?
Ja, vi var i Sachsenhausen som ligger strax utanför Berlin, som är ett koncentrationsläger. Var vi där. Och så vandrade vi runt lite där. Och sen så firade vi mässa nere i gaskamrarna. Det är väldigt fint. Det är
lite läskigt också.
Ja, det var en annorlunda känsla verkligen när man kom in där. Det kan man ju säga. Ja, liksom utanför så var det en känsla, så fort man kom in, du vet, i så kallad trekanten där, så då var det ju liksom, ja, det var ju dött.
Så här, bara tanke på vad som har för sig.
Det växer ingenting på området. Alltså inga trä, ingenting. Även fast det är så länge sedan.
Så länge sedan, ja. Nej, det lär det väl aldrig göra heller, har en känsla av då. Om det liksom inte har börjat nu, så att säga.
Alltså precis utanför murarna så växer det massa träd och så. Men just inne på det området växer ingenting.
Ja, det är inte ens, du vet, jag ska ta dåligt exempel, maskrosor, förstår mig rätt, något ogräs.
Ogräs.
Nej, ingenting.
Ingenting växer.
Det sitter liksom så genuint i marken. Och det är samma sak Tjernobyl. Det är också hur många år sedan inte det liksom. Jag var fortfarande bebis nästan. Jag kommer ihåg det. Men där kommer det heller aldrig börja växa någonting, tror jag.
Nej, och där är vi fortfarande liksom, det är så höga radioaktiva liksom. Precis. Så det går inte att vara där. Alltså, precis. Det är fortfarande farligt. Det är 37 år sedan, men det är fortfarande farligt.
Det är fortfarande farligt, ja precis. Ja. Undrar om de visste vilken och samma sak med koncentrationslägerna, om de visste vilken inverkan på miljön de hade. Att vi här idag 2023 ser att det fortfarande inte växer någonting. De hade ju inte det i åtanken överhuvudtaget, men frågan är, insåg de, hade de det liksom?
Nej.
Om någon hade sagt det, ja 2023 så kommer det fortfarande inte växa någonting här på grund av vad ni håller på med. Vad hade de tänkt då? Så.
Hello!
Hey! Hi, Jimmy!
Nice to have you.
Yeah, and from that on, I guess we switched over to English. Yes.
I can speak my very best English, yes. We had an episode where I spoke English like this the whole episode.
Oh, Lord. Oh Lord. Yeah, we're talking about they went to Germany and had a group from the church with them. That
confirmation group.
Yes, that was cool. I haven't been. Did you see Wickmanstrasse as we talked about last time?
No,
no.
I think it was too far away and we were like really busy. So
yeah, you would more have surprised me if you said, yeah, we were there, we saw it.
Of course we did. I mean,
yes,
what else?
We did. Yes.
Exactly.
We took the whole group there.
I told them that with the live cast we do every other Sunday. Well,
yes. And the second day we went to the Swedish church in Berlin.
Oh, how's that? That's kind of cool though.
Yeah,
I've never
they're so nice.
here. I've lived abroad for so many years and in so many places. I've never ever been to a Swedish church.
I know that it's one in LA,
Mhm. We have
and
we have one here in Dallas too. Well, we don't have a Swedish church. We do have a Swedish pastor here. I know.
yeah, because I know that the Swedish church, like the main church, is in New York, and
Yes.
then you have like a big Swedish church in LA.
Hmm.
Uh,
I
that
believe there is a church in Chicago as well.
yeah,
Not 100% sure, but something tells me that there might be that there is somebody. If anyone is watching this from Sweden or knows anything, write in the comments so we
yeah,
know. And do that anyway so we know you're here. We want to talk to you. It's
yeah.
fun. It's
Or I
fun.
can go in and ask Mama.
Exactly.
uh, and then we went to Wittenberg.
Oh,
Wittenberg.
that's so cool.
Yeah,
That
so
is
we
so cool.
went to Luther
Do
House.
do they have all the testaments placed there like I would have
The
imagined they
thesis,
do?
the 95 thesis, yes.
Jesus,
They
yeah.
have it in copper plates on one of the church doors. Uh, that's the door like next to
Uh-huh.
the original door where he actually nailed
Nailed them.
the papers on. Yeah. So we went to the Luther House. It's a museum
That's
with
a place I want to visit. I've never
yeah,
been there. I really
You
want
with
to.
a
should.
lot of like the original stuff that he made and wore. And one of the rooms that was his like room where he took in students
Mhm.
and had lectures. It's like a kitchen. That's all original from the
That is
1500s.
so cool that they've been able to save
And
it.
the paintings and the ceiling, everything is like original.
So even though it's original, have they kind of like enhanced them throughout
No, no,
time?
no.
Because I bet it fades. Can you
Yes,
see
it
all the?
fades, but it has fades naturally, like, but they haven't like enhanced it or anything. It's like the original because
That's
it's
so
been
cool.
preserved. Uh, no, it's fine.
They need to practice their English too, you know.
Yeah.
True,
Well, as long
true.
as we don't speak German, because I do not speak German.
No, me neither.
No, so
Achtung, Achtung.
Schlafen Sie wohl. That's what I know is good night and sleep tight, but that's basically it. That's what I know.
Well, thank you, Julie.
Yeah, we don't mind speaking English. Just we
No,
started
no,
the
it
show
doesn't matter.
like when
It
we see
really
we
doesn't
have
matter.
no exactly when we see we have English speaking listeners and viewers. Why not just swap? Because it's as
Yeah,
easy, you know.
yeah, it
Um,
doesn't matter. It makes no difference for us.
No, and that's the thing with Sweden. I think a lot of people, and I get that question all the time. How come the Swedes are so good speaking English? And it's basically because I know when I started was in school, I was in fourth grade when we started get taught in English.
Oh yeah, we're starting early.
So yeah, um, so it's I don't know when they start now. When did y'all start learning English in school?
In third grade when I was 9. Now they start at the age of 7.
They kind of start right off the bat, but
Yeah, but
what does
everyone like have their own iPad or phone, so they started YouTube much earlier.
not only that, but the Swedish television doesn't dub their shows, they
No,
subtitle it. So
yeah,
you get the English language regardless of what show you're watching, anything that's international and English speaking, you get it. We do
yeah,
not show
or
that.
Spanish or French or German. It doesn't matter because we don't dub anything.
No, it is in the language. And I don't know if it's intentional, probably is, but not only do you get to listen to it, you get really good at reading quickly. So for kids
Oh yeah.
doing that way, it both enhances their ears and it has their reading skills in different languages.
Yeah,
So I don't know, it's maybe the older generation that are the only ones today that doesn't really speak English. And
But
then
I
ones
don't know.
know.
But my parents are born 1960, and their English is really, really good, and the whole generation around
Well, you
like
have international
1950,
parents.
1960, maybe the really old, the
Yeah.
ones that are in
Yeah.
the
When
like
I say older generation,
now.
I'm talking about 80 years and up. That's what I
Yeah,
mean, an older generation. So
yeah,
I don't consider your parents to be old, girl. No,
no,
no. And what your mom, Anna, she speaks what, 3, 4, 5 languages as well?
3 languages.
Yeah. So and a lot of people in
Fluent.
Sweden.
Then if you count that my cousins are half Norwegian, but they lived in Norway their whole life. They're born in Norway, and they don't speak Swedish, but we can speak like
Yeah.
svorska, like a Swedish Norwegian. Yeah.
I love it.
So we can understand this. I have no problem understanding Norwegian, but
No.
my I don't think I pronounce all the words correctly in Norwegian.
Yeah.
But
That's pretty interesting.
Interesting. Yeah. I think if I ever got kids, poor kids, y'all gonna learn Swedish. I don't give a crap how small the country is. It is an advantage of actually just knowing a second, third, or fourth language.
yeah,
Just because you get your mind set on different things. Like, this is a fun story. I got to tell you this because it's hilarious. It is. So this is 10, 13 years ago. I just started working for Terra Police Department in dispatch. And one of the officers keys up and says he has a flask in all this stuff, flask of whatever it was. And all the other dispatchers like, what does he have? And I'm like, he has a flask. It's probably a liquor of some kind in it. And they're like, why? What is it? They've never heard the word flask. And the reason why I knew exactly what he was talking about, it's a bottle of liquor. What is a bottle in Swedish? Flaska.
Yeah.
So there had just that heads up that just because I knew another language, I knew what they were talking about. But I was the only one in a room of 6 people who knew what the officer was talking about.
Yeah.
And it wasn't an educational thing. It was simply because I knew another language. And I was like, well, he is having a bottle of some kind of liquor, and that's what he has in all this stuff. I can't remember why he pointed that out, that he had it as evidence. But that was really a fun thing. And they thought I was totally stupid. And I was like, well, I do have an advantage. I speak 5 languages. So come back when you do that too.
Yeah, and I think like a flask is what in Swedish
Flunta. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Exactly. It's not even the same word, but I could figure out what he was talking about. Yeah. And very often that has happened, that maybe it's not a Swedish word, but something related to French or any other language. And just because I speak that many languages, I can figure out what it is. You know, I might not be spot on, but I'm still on the line of it's going that way. So yeah, speak more languages, learn, and I should know Spanish. Where I live, I would have had so much advantage.
Oh yeah,
that's true.
German and Swedish, are pretty much the same.
Absolutely.
Yeah, German and Swedish are very much the same. English and Swedish, because we have borrowed a lot of words, and we have like given some words to English.
The funniest language is Swinglish.
Yeah,
that's my language. That's what I speak when I'm tired. I have no clue. I was like, yeah, Swinglish.
That's what I'm speaking now.
I'm just trying to get myself understood.
Please understand the words that comes out of my mouth.
Exactly. I feel sorry for everyone who now is going to have me on 911. You know, it's like, what? Can you say it in Swedish? I don't get it. Oh, good Lord. Good
It would be
Lord.
really funny if you spoke like Swedish with your Texas accent. That would be hilarious.
I'm not even sure I can do that. Some Spanish sounds like the Italian. My Spanglish. Mine is Spanglish living in Texas. Spanglish. Is that Spanish and English? Is it Spanglish? Or well, I don't even know any Spanish words really.
Burrito.
Una cerveza, por favor. That's all that's all I know. And I can't even drink the beer, so what do I know? I can order something I can't even drink. How about that? That's great.
You can point at least, I want the number 13 or
That's what I want. Give me that.
If you say la cuenta por favor, that's can I have the bill please?
No, I'm not asking for that. I walk out and look stupid. I was like, I tried to get you to get me the bill, but I have no clue how you say that in Spanish. So walk out. Bye. I'm done. Bye, everyone.
That's what we in Sweden calls för springnota.
Yes, the running bill.
Yeah.
Translated, just run you. And off she went.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, no, I would probably be able to make myself in one way or the other understood in any Spanish-speaking country, but it would not be in Spanish. Sure. But I laugh all the time about, here I am speaking 6 languages or 5 languages. The 6th one is the language of bullshit. I'm really good at that. But none of them are Spanish, and that's what I really could have used. But when I was in high school, I didn't know I was going to live in Texas.
It was kind of hard to know at that point.
Yes. I would probably have guessed that I would have lived in US at some point in my life. But when or where, no telling. Not when I was in high school.
I heard that there's a nice Swedish community in Minnesota.
Yes, I have heard about that.
I
sang about it.
Swedish village down in Minnesota. Glada med immigrants. They went to Minnesota.
But do they even speak Swedish there?
They do. There are a lot. Yeah, in Minnesota, you mean? There is a lot of Swedish-speaking people up there where the immigrants was, and they've tried to keep the Swedish culture alive up there. German music and Spanish music have the same rhythm.
Look that up.
What? The rhythm that
German music and Spanish music.
German.
Spotify, let's go.
But I think like Spanish music. Well, are you talking about Spanish or Mexican music? Because that is 2 different things. And I'm asking because we live here and I'm listening to all the Mexican people having karaoke around my neighborhood. Sounds more like somebody hit them in the stomach, something, I don't know what. When I hear German music, I more feel the marching band music, a little bit military. I don't associate that really with Spanish.
Yeah, Oktoberfest music.
Yes. Beer. Give me the. Here we go. Now we're back to the beer again, right?
Yeah. Boring.
The accordion and tubas. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can agree with that. I can see that. That's not really the tempo and the actual beat, though, is it? I have to look that up.
Yeah,
I really have
to come back.
Yeah, I'm freaking gonna write that down.
Educated on Spanish and German music.
Absolutely, I'm gonna write that down because
polka.
Yeah, that's true.
Polka.
Polka is more Polish.
Yeah, that's Polish. and Slavic.
Yeah, that's more Slavic than.
Yeah, that's not German at all. German is marching music. If you look back historically, that's at least that's for me. Like, German and Spanish music. I gotta look that up.
Yeah.
But I do not agree with the polka because, as we said, yeah, that's
Polka is more the
Polish.
Slavic and
It's Slavic,
like
yeah,
Polish.
Yugoslavia, Poland, Hungary,
Yeah.
Romania. That kind
Yeah.
of that, yeah. Oh
I
Lord.
have no idea. So cheers.
Good Lord, yeah, but it's Spanish and German. Yeah, maybe it's just my little. But what Germans are good at is techno music.
Yeah.
And metallic music, hard rock. That is what they are really, really good at. For me, Spanish music is more Latino music. Like, what's his name? No, all the names of Latino.
Do you think about the Iglesias?
Yes, thank you. Yes,
Because you have two of them.
both of them.
You have
They say to
the son, Iglesias. But aren't they like
they're
like
more of the
Latinos?
pop.
They're not Spanish.
They're not Spanish, and that's what I
I
say.
think
But
they're Latinos.
yeah, but that's more where my mind goes when we're talking Spanish music's like
Yeah.
things is going more towards that. I think Spanish music is more
He's the
towards
blind
pop.
guy. Well, what's his name? I've seen him live.
Oh, but he's an opera singer. Is it
yeah,
an opera
but
singer
he's
you're
Spanish.
talking about? Isn't he? Is he Spanish?
He's Italian.
Is he Italian?
No.
Okay, wait. Now we gotta. Sorry if you see me from a line opera. His name is Andrea Bocelli, and he is
he's
Italian.
Italian.
Yes, I was like, he's ain't Spanish.
But then
he's
you have
Italian.
like
Okay, let's Google Spanish singers. Oh, Spanish singers. Enrique Iglesias. Okay, so it says
they are Spanish.
It does say Spanish language here, and it says he is a Spanish singer and songwriter. So yeah, he is Ricky Martin.
Latino.
Yeah, so did I. Ricky Martin is Puerto Rican though, but he's still a little bit
Latino.
of the vibe, you know. Then of course Shakira. She is what? Colombian. She's Colombian.
Yeah.
So you have the Latino there. But it still goes within kind of like the same family. Placido Domingo, if you want to go for opera. And Jose Carreras, also for opera. I'll see if more here, what we have. A lot of names I have never heard about. Oh, Louis Fonsi. He is... Well, he's also Puerto Rican. So I think a lot of these people who do speak in or sing in Spanish are Latinos.
Yeah.
But that still brings
the original music is like these like for the flamenco and
yeah. Oh, you sure made us think, Jeannie. Yeah, you sure did. 1 point to you there, for sure.
Well, I'm just
12
here.
points.
Yes.
And the 12 points goes to
Jeannie.
Yay!
Yay! Oh yeah. So music, though, is the language of the universe. Can you agree with that? So it doesn't really matter. I remember when I was in China, and we were in the Inner Mongolia, like in the no man's land. Like you had to go 4 hours to the closest city. That's by car. That's how close we were. Like we were in no man's land. And it was this little tourist village that has kind of like hoots or whatever, small houses. And we were there to ride horses. And they had taken up, this was 2 nights before I had to interrupt and fly back to Beijing. And he was the reason for me flying back to Beijing and doing what I did. I'll tell you that later. But they had flown in he was a guitarist. One of his instrument he played was guitar, and he was there to basically just entertain, play music. It was supposed to, and him and I started. I was a little bit of an outsider in the group already because I was the only one who could ride a horse coming there. So, and then I was just sitting on my own and listening to him playing, and he started playing ABBA songs. And I started,
of course,
he'd figure out this is a Swedish group, so I'm going to play something that they knew, right? And I started to sing along. Yeah, I think it started with Dancing Queen, actually, of something. Yeah. And I started to sing along. And
exactly. Of course, you know.
But that, as soon as he played music, we understood each other. As soon as he stopped, him and I had no way of communicating. He did speak a tiny little bit of English, but I do not speak Chinese. Nope, not unless the interpreter were there to interpret what we were saying. I had not a clue what this meant. But as soon as he started playing, we were on the same page. We knew exactly. He could start playing something he knew, and I hummed it along or sang along if I knew the lyrics, right? It was really, that experience was really, really cool. Who's coming?
Yeah. It's Mama!
Mama! I just killed the man.
And Aslan! Oh, Papa!
Whoa! Are they going to join?
No, they're gonna go home.
Russell will say hey.
Boo!
Hey, Papa!
Hello!
Hello! How are you? Läget?
Ja, det är bra.
Whoa. Hej hund!
Puss, puss! Nej men Aslan!
Puss puss! And the dog wanted to be there too. So that was Tone's dad.
Yeah.
Good Lord. How many years have I known you, Tone?
You have known me
20?
since, no, it's more, since
25?
90.
So I got my horse
96.
No,
I
I graduated in 99. I didn't get my horse until 99.
But you were in the green stable before that, yes?
No. I was a Täby club, but I wasn't.
Yeah. Because I was in Täby club from 90
I left
2 or 93.
I left Täby club. Well, it must have been 98 because I moved to Switzerland. I was gone from 98 to 99, and then I came back when I got my horse.
Well, then it's
so from
90.
the mid, at least that far. Good Lord.
Then I was 13, so
yeah,
24 years.
24, 25 years.
Long fucking time. Okay.
Long fucking time. Yes. That is so true. That is so true. Good Lord.
Yes.
Time flies.
Yes. When you're having fun.
Yes. Is here. What was that? Hi, tone was that? Am I still singing? Yes and no. It is probably the correct answer on that. I do sing. I was honored to join a Swedish choir here in Dallas last year, and I will have a couple of performances. Oh, hi, Kat.
We call him Brown Eye.
Oh, there you
It's
go.
my little baby.
Yeah.
It's
So I have a
not
couple
anymore.
of performances coming up this summer with them. I do not have any projects when it comes to
Kitty.
recording going. So in that sense, no, I'm not doing singing because if you see it from recording point of view, I'm not going to record anything this year, not in my plans at least. But I do some performance with them. So we'll see. That I think that's the most correct answer on that question.
Yeah. Maybe
So,
this summer, if you watch like Eurosport or something and you like Speedway, you're gonna see me
yeah,
sing the national hymn or
I
national
know
anthem.
anthem of Sweden.
Yes,
Yes,
but you have no anthem. Sweden doesn't have,
exactly.
but I'm gonna sing it anyway.
You're gonna sing what's considered to be the national
Yeah,
anthem, but
for
it's not
now, because
recognized
it's
as.
not like officially elected to be. So it's just working as.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What?
Working as the national
Jag har
anthem.
asked.
Think about like what would happen if somebody just says, now we're going to change, so this song is going to be our national anthem. What would the Swedes say?
Now we have voted, and this is what we voted for.
Oh my god. Oh well, no, I just doesn't vote for it, but everybody uses it. Think about it like an athlete. It's like, I don't want you to play this song when I want you to play this song instead of the national anthem because we don't have this is my anthem. Because they should be able to, right? But yeah.
Well, I sing. Do you?
So yeah.
No, you don't want to hear me sing because then your ears is gonna bleed. Like really bleed. I can play some drums, sure, but I don't. Sing.
I did not know that you play drums.
Yeah, I played drums for 4 years.
Sweet.
And
I had no clue.
I was in a band.
But you like toured and so. In like the Stockholm, Uppsala region.
Sure.
So she wants you to sing something.
I can sing something very Swedish traditional.
Yeah, whatever. Sing something.
Amazing voice.
Well, not right now because I'm about to get like the flu. So.
That's me. That's all
We're
me.
now going to hear Tone Ortner sing something in Swedish, and I'm just waiting.
Du lindar av olvon en midsommarkrans och hänger den om ditt hår. Du skrattar åt mångubbens benvita glans som högt över tallen står. I natt ska du dansa vid svartrama skär, i långdans, i språngdans på glödande järn. I natt ska du linda av dimman till dans, där Ullstina kullina går.
Woo!
It's a midsummer song, so it's a bit early, but...
Wow.
And my voice is not in the best shape.
It was awesome. Thank you, girl.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I've had like an hour and 40-minute long confirmation mass today.
That's low.
Yeah. And I carried
William! You can sing Små grodorna.
No.
I've never heard him sing, actually. I've never heard him sing.
Yeah,
So
I don't do that. I can do a lot of things, but
that would be
I'm
the
not
first
singing.
for me. And I'm just married to him.
Come on, man.
My cat's calling. I gotta go.
Dude.
Maybe next week I can rehearse and
Yes, rehearse the small frogs.
I kind of need it.
That means that you're going to be drunk next show.
Yes, exactly.
You can sit there and look cute.
I'll take it.
You think that's
How much
awesome?
money I'm gonna send to you?
And then
You want have Western Union?
Oh Lord! Well, he got out of it this time. We're gonna make him sing another time. I promise you. Don't celebrate too much, man. I'm gonna make you sing something at some point.
Me?
Yes.
No, never.
I can bribe you with a tattoo.
Damn you, woman. My only kryptonite.
Oh,
Okay,
she got him. She got him.
True, though. True.
That was awesome. 10 points to Tone there.
Damn you.
So now we know how Tuna makes her way through life. She bribes her husband with a tattoo.
That's true. Damn you, woman. Well, I have nothing to say. I will take my leave.
Oh, that was awesome. That was awesome. How does Tuna make her way through life? Bribe her husband with a tattoo. Oh, good Lord. Good Lord. So I have started the new job. I don't know where was I last time we spoke?
3 weeks ago, because we were supposed to do
Last week.
When we were on the bus on the way to Germany.
Yes, exactly. And we couldn't do that simply because of me, because I started to go on a rotation schedule. Woohoo! I am on Monday through Friday schedule.
Yay!
Yes. So I'm going to tell you a call I had, and I'm like, what makes people do this? I had a lady calling me, and until I figured out, well, I was listening to this call to begin with because I wasn't training even, but she is screaming bloody murder that she doesn't have a pulse.
Whoa, hold up. How much drug did you... What?
Okay.
I am not kidding you. I am laughing so hard because it's like, first of all, she's screaming. And when somebody's screaming on the phone, it becomes garbled.
Yeah.
And this person is really like, and the girl I'm working with who is talking on the phone, she finally gets her calmed down to the point where we can hear what she's saying. And she's like, I don't have a pulse. I don't have a pulse. I'm trying to get my pulse and I don't have a pulse.
So, I mean, what do you do in that situation? I mean...
Ma'am, calm down. I have some more questions for you. And then we have a lot of protocols to follow. So what she did was basically go to a protocol and ask all the questions that the protocol told her to ask. But I was just like, no, I don't have a pulse. I need to call 911. I don't know. Why, people? Where did your education go?
Down the drain.
Was there ever one?
I was like, how can... What? I was like, we can't really tell them either on the phone that, hey, you're talking to me, so you have a pulse. Just FYI, you know.
Are
But
you
yeah,
breathing?
that is actually one of our questions. Is your breathing normal for you? We never ask. If it's a first party caller, we don't ask, are you breathing? Are you conscious? If it's a second or third party caller, we do ask those questions, right? But we do ask, is your breathing normal for you? No. Yeah, no, I don't have a pulse. Okay. We'll send somebody to you. You call, we haul. But I thought I wanted to tell you all that because I thought it was hilarious.
Oh,
Just so you know, you can call 911 if you don't have a pulse. Oh, we had a
Maybe she was the first.
Yes.
Do you have any report on how it, like,
Patient
how she
zero.
was?
It was like one of those areas where we dispatch their ambulances, but it's not our ambulance. So I wasn't able to follow up with it. So I don't really know what happened out on scene. But I did have many years ago out in the field a patient who was doing CPR on herself the entire trip. She was literally like this. I'm dying. I'm doing CPR on myself. And we just said, keep on going. Yeah. And then we had a lady, I assume she was a lady because she stated she was pregnant, but she didn't know how far she was.
Okay.
Yeah, but she had contractions.
Uh-oh.
Or just bad gas.
I wasn't there. I don't know. But I was a little bit like, okay, is this your first child? No, she's had a couple before. Okay.
Okay. And all
That's
the checkups and all the ultrasounds. No?
Yeah, I left it alone. I was like, is it alright? She has a lot of things over. We're reading here, so sorry. Oh my God. I hope y'all are feeling better now.
Yeah, really.
Damn. There's a lot of that kind of stuff going around here. But like viral infection and flu. And, yes. Yeah. Good. I'm glad to hear. that because it's it's a lot. And
scary.
Matter of fact, COVID is still a thing, even though we don't have. Can you just imagine a year ago or 2 years ago when we were like isolated and locked down, and we look back at it now and we're like, oh my God, did we really do all that?
Yeah. It's remarkable how fast we like forget.
Yes. And it's only like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It's not that far.
We're traveling on a bus through Europe.
Nothing has ever happened.
Masks yeah.
Well, Sweden was like the country had masks anyway.
Hand
sanitizer
everywhere. But that was like the only difference. Everyone is like moving around freely and
you probably had something else, but COVID is still a thing. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I had a lot of COVID patients when I was on the truck, and it's just like, we didn't even care about it. Yeah, the patient had COVID. Okay, fine. Did we mask up? Nope. Not at all. No. And it's like, just like in the beginning COVID, we had these huge, almost looking like gas masks on. We couldn't breathe in them.
Yeah.
It was miserable. And it's only 2-3 years ago now.
Yeah.
Weird, isn't it?
It's really weird.
I hope we never experience that again in our lifetime, at least.
No.
So, yeah. So, what are y'all going to do this next 2 weeks? Anything fun?
No, not really. I have
recover.
Recover.
Yeah.
I have a meeting with I don't know the English word. It's byalaget. It's like it's
HOA, basically HOA.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a community organization. It's an HOA.
Yeah.
Thing. Yeah.
So that's what I have tomorrow.
Homeowner Association is what HOA stands for. So yeah. That's fun.
Yeah. So maybe next time we will be up in the house.
Ooh, I like it.
And we said that like 3 or 4 times at this point, but hey, you never know.
Now you've said maybe more than before, so maybe it's actually going to happen this time.
Yeah.
Ding ding.
Yeah, we have to go up.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and soon I have had like these weekly meetings at a place called St. Lucas in
St. Lucas?
Stockholm. Yeah, it's for like organizations and cooperatives for the employees. Yeah.
My employees.
And when you're studying to be a priest, you have to do 10 of these. It's you're meeting a psychiatrist.
Oh, gotcha.
And you talk. And it's mandatory. You have to do them.
Because me.
Because of you.
So I just have one left. That's why we haven't been able to go, because I have them like every week, and it's we are traveling like it's 48 miles, Swedish miles.
Swedish miles.
Yeah, Swedish miles.
Girl.
I don't know how many miles that is in US
I
miles.
don't know.
But
it's like what, 480 kilometers, right?
Yeah, 480 kilometers to our
4
house.
hours.
Yeah,
4-hour drive.
So it's like if we go and we're there for like 4 days, and then we have to go back because I have one of these meetings.
Yeah,
we would like to go up and stay for maybe a week,
a couple of days at
or
least.
10 days or something, so we can get some shit done.
Yeah.
Some shit.
We have bought a chapel, an old chapel from the 1920s.
You have what? Bought an old chapel?
Yeah.
I mean, the house.
The house is chapel.
Oh, gotcha.
1920s.
We are gonna.
I thought you bought something else.
Yeah, the Adams family. That's gonna be us.
That would probably fit you pretty well. I look forward to seeing that transformation.
I know, right?
We have a lot of black walls inside.
Interesting. Yeah, I look forward to seeing that.
We have painted them black.
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to continue my training at work. See how much I can mess up there.
But I saw you did another test and you scored like really well.
Yeah, it was the certification test that I did.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you.
Can we show it maybe? There we go.
My Swedish English.
Swinglish.
Yes.
Yes. We all three are quite different from, like, none of us really fit the Swedish model of how a Swede should be.
No,
neither of us.
No.
I think the Americans' view or idea of what a Swede should be, I do not fit in that. And the Swedish view or idea of what an American should be, I don't fit in that. And I think it's pretty much the same for y'all. So
maybe that's because you're a bit Danish.
Oh, yeah. It's my Danish mom and my Norwegian dad. That's where it
gets fucked up.
Yes. And the matter of fact is that I'm actually born in the US too. So
Yes.
if
So
you
it's
really
It doesn't
really
matter.
fucked up.
It doesn't matter.
well, if you really look at my bloodlines, the closest Swede I have is my maternal grandmother. She was Swedish.
Oh.
Yes, exactly. My mom was Danish. She was born in Næstved, outside Copenhagen, in Denmark. My dad and all his family back there is Norwegians.
Yeah.
So it's only like a quarter of me or something like that that's Swedish in my blood.
Just
So
thinking.
yeah, I just know. Normal is boring. Absolutely.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I
Who wants
think
to be
what is
normal?
normal too?
Yeah.
Is there any
Who
normal
wants to be
Swede?
normal?
Yeah.
I don't
exactly.
know what should a Swede be.
I mean, they are
Like
quiet. They are like, yeah,
but
don't
not
talk
as
to
quiet
me.
as the Finns. The Finns are more quiet, but we do not talk to strangers.
No. We don't
Like,
want
do
to,
not
like...
talk to somebody else in the bus line.
No,
Keep
that's
6
sin.
feet through, like distance, social distancing for a Swedish,
Yeah.
no problem.
And you don't cut the line.
You take your
Yeah.
cue
You have
number.
you have like your spot in the line and you don't
The
move.
most important thing I have learned is like we don't talk to our neighbors at all.
Absolutely
we don't look at them. We don't like even be in
Recognize
the general
that they're-
direction.
Right? I was
true.
like, oh, why did that one pop up again? But the fun thing with line, I probably have told you this before in one show or the other. When I went many years ago to get my US passport, I went to the American embassy in Stockholm. And I saw this line stand there and everybody was standing in line. So what do I do as the nice Swede I am? I put myself in the back of the line, right?
Yes,
And
because that's what you do.
that's what you do, right? And this guard came and asked everybody what their business was at the embassy. And he came to me and I said, I'm here to turn in paperwork for my passport. And he's like, passport? Are you American? Yes, sir. I am. I'm born in Miami, Florida. And he looked at me and was like, and you're doing what in this line? I'm like, I saw a line, and as a Swede, I also am. I put myself in the back of the line. And he took my arm, very gentle. It was nothing. And he's like, well, how long time have you been living in Sweden, ma'am? And I was like, yeah, I've been living here for about 20 years now. He's like, well, let me teach you something about how it is to be an American at the American embassy. Let's go in the front of the line where you belong. And he took me past everybody. And I'm talking, it was about 50 people we passed.
Ooh.
It wasn't one or two people.
In Sweden, you must have cried with pain.
Exactly. And it was real like, he's like, because you see, you are one of us. Therefore, you go in the American line. And I just cut through. I was like, okay. I'm sorry, people. I'm so sorry. I felt almost so bad when we did. And the people that I had passed in line was still in line when I came out. I hadn't done my business.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
That's probably about right.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Not me. No.
Exactly. Now you see why we do
I
not
talk to people on the bus. I don't cut in line if I
No,
do.
we
But-
don't do that. No, we
No.
don't do that because that's
But
very disrespectful.
I'm very open and I speak to whoever
and the fun thing is
my buyers.
the fun thing is if you're like we are a very open person and you talk to people in the elevator and on the bus and you name it wherever you are, the looks you get in the beginning,
yeah.
it's like
It's like the murder look. Like, are you gonna kill me now, or are you just gonna wait around the corner or something?
and it's you only have to say good morning or hello. You don't have to even start a conversation. Just say good morning, hello, and you don't really expect an answer either. But the look on their faces are incredible. They're like, oh shit, she's gonna kill me. I was like, all we did was being friendly and saying good morning.
Yeah. But our
But that-
celebrities, the Swedish celebrities, they get to be like left alone.
Yeah.
Because we don't bother them. We can
No.
like see them across the
Welcome
street
back.
and it's like, oh, that's
okay.
that celebrity, and we're like, that was fun seeing them.
Okay.
But we just leave them alone,
Yeah.
so they can like live like normal people here because we don't bother them.
Yeah. And I was working actually with the royal family for a couple of times in their royal equestrian barn. And they walked in and everybody's like, hi, how are you? And of course we pronounce them as royalties, your highness, you're this, you're that, whoever it was coming. But it was not like, oh my God, the king is coming. The king is coming. But it was more like, oh, the king is coming. Good morning, Your Honor.
Hey, look.
Yeah. It wasn't like anything. And even he was at my barn when I had a barn and we built a big arena. Of course, the Swedish police, like Säpo, which is equivalent to FBI or the Secret Service,
CIA.
more or less. CIA, yeah. They came the day before and like scattered the farm and made sure that it wasn't anything, and nobody knew that they were coming because we just literally came home from Norway picking up a puppy, and then they came back in that morning when we were home, literally, and just looked through everything and do whatever they do because they were working for the Royal Highness, la la la. But when they came, they're like, they pronounced themselves. They said, hi, my name is Carl. It wasn't, I am King Carl Gustav. It was whoever, like anyone else you talk to. He pronounced himself with his first name.
Hi there, I'm Kalle.
Exactly. It was a little bit that. It was so relaxed. And even the queen, she's like, I do remember. She even remembered me. And I was like, oh my God. And then we just came home from Norway with this little Dalmatian puppy. And both the king and the queen, they didn't give a shit in the building they were going to be looking at. And the reason for them being there, the puppy that I was carrying around was way more important than the whole building.
Yeah, that's all right.
Exactly. So it was kind of fun. So I don't know if y'all remember my puppy that I had a dog named Crispy. I had Dime and Crispy at the time. And they actually, just for the fun of it, knighted Crispy. So she was Princess Crispy.
Oh.
Yes. So she was honorary Swedish citizen by the King and Queen of Sweden. So yeah, it was fun. It was a fun day in my life. But yeah, they are walking. You can see any celebrity walking down the street in Stockholm. Like, okay, bump into them. Sorry, have a good day. Bye.
Yeah, I guess most reaction people are doing is like gasping, like, oh, it's that girl or that guy, and nothing else.
Yeah.
No phones up taking pictures or like,
because it's so embarrassing. Like in Sweden, Swedes see it almost a little bit like embarrassing to do that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They put their pants on, they go to the bathroom, they eat and poop and whatever, they're
good man.
Yes. It's all the same. We're all human people. Human being. Oh, no, not that much. I feel like I haven't done. Yeah, before I moved to Texas, I've seen a lot of stuff, but
and then you got stuck in Texas.
And I moved to Texas, and from there it's like whatever. So yeah,
as I said, good man.
Yes, absolutely. So, oh well, an hour goes fast, guys.
Yes, it does.
This hour really went fast. Just boom.
I mean, we have great company.
Yeah, exactly. Genius really makes it. Oh, yes. And I'm still waiting for these two to come and visit me.
We're gonna come and visit you
at some point.
Yeah, at some
You're talking
point.
to us?
I am.
We're gonna
indeed.
come with our Swinglish to the state of Texas.
Hello
And
there.
look it up.
Yes, exactly. I'm going to like put a big billboard as they watch out. Tone and William is coming, and they're like,
Yeah,
who?
Hell no.
Tone and William. Who the fuck
Tone
is that?
and William. Yeah, that will.
The smell is Swedish.
Yeah.
I might add an extra e.
So
Tony.
or
Tony.
if you take the Swedish ä, Tone ä.
Tony.
Tone ä, to make it really hard.
Yeah, we're gonna. I'll let you know, Gina, when they come. But yeah, it's not gonna be tomorrow. Tried for years to get them over here, but
To be fair, I've only been in this game for soon a year.
Yeah, in June.
is it June a year already?
Mm.
Yeah,
It like feels you've been with us forever.
yeah, and
Aw.
we've done this for 1.5 years. Or is it two?
It's
and a
soon
half?
to be 2 years.
Yeah, in August.
Yeah, in
It's
August
2 years.
it's 2 years.
I agree.
Oh, we're gonna have some fun places to visit.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah.
I want the cowboy hat,
know-
and I want the cowboy boots, and I want them jeans, and I want the jeans vest, and I want that cowboy shirt.
Oh, we can visit a
And all the
cowboy
things-
church. We have plenty of those. We'll come and visit you too, Jeannie, because I know your husband is a pastor. So, yep. We have
Right.
a lot to see. And we're going to show you Fort Worth, and we're going to go down to Houston. There's a lot of places. And I'm going to shock them with Canton First Monday. I'm going to make sure they are here doing that. The problem is, though, that they may need a cargo flight to go home.
Now we'll fix that.
Exactly. Nothing. No. Well, we got to gamble some night just for the fun of it. Yeah. We have to go either Oklahoma or Louisiana to gamble. So we'll see. Well, good night
and
on
I
you.
would really like to see old town of Nouvelle Orleans. New Orleans.
Oh, New Orleans. New Orleans. Well,
New
Nouvelle
Orleans.
Orleans. That's the
Orleans.
original name. because
hey,
it was
I'm just saying, New Orleans is dangerous. There
Shut
are
the mouth.
like,
Bullemack.
how the hell did a meatball sandwich come into this conversation?
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you want to remember any Swedish words, it's köttbullemacka.
Köttbullemacka. Yeah, no back roads and no stay on the interstate when you come to Louisiana. That's for sure. That is a dangerous state.
Yeah.
Crime wise, like I didn't realize a couple of years ago. I went to Louisiana and I was just going to go there, pick up something, and come back. And everybody said to me like, "Oh, you're crazy. You're naive." I was like, "I'm just going there and back, and no biggie." I wasn't really sure of where I was going, and I stopped at the gas station, and it was like in the middle of the night, and a cop came up and he's like, "Ma'am, what are you doing here?" And I'm like, "I'm fueling up my car, sir. What's the deal?" He did not leave my side until I was done in my car and had left. And I'm like, might have chosen the wrong gas station to fuel up on.
Maybe.
Yep, maybe. And it wasn't like he kept his distance. He was literally standing next to me in his uniform. And I'm like,
Excuse
You
me.
have a
So
problem here?
maybe we should say goodnight to Jeannie because she wants to go to bed.
"Oh, bed? Who
This is
do?
just- and have a good night, guys.
Well, y'all, or it's night at your place. It is 2:00 p.m. It's 1400 here.
Stuff
Are
to
you going to
do.
bed?
Places to be. People to meet.
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows? Who knows? Well,
That's awesome.
Nah, Maggie. Okay.
I think she says that just because I said an hour goes fast, but we don't really have a time limit. It's just
No,
what we
we
usually
really don't.
do. But this live cast is called the Unpredictable Live Cast for a reason. We may not show up. We may be here for hours. We may, I don't know.
Yeah, because we have something we in Sweden call mundiarré.
And how do you explain that in English?
Mouth diarrhea. We only
word
talk shit.
diarrhea or mouth diarrhea. That's what we're suffering from.
I haven't heard that word for years. Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, the rest of this afternoon, I am going to, y'all can't see because it's too bright out there. But I have my tea office behind me, and I have organized that for the last 2 days. And I'm going to do the last of organization and preparation for the next show next week. So that's all I'm going to do.
Cool.
Yeah. So I don't really have any I should be trimming the backyard.
Before you get the tickets.
Well, I have actually mowed the backyard, so it's just like I have the dog pen that's huge, and that is the only that needs to be trimmed. So the rest is okay. It's not a big deal. They can't really see it, but I got new neighbors on that side, you know. And I think they have started to figure out that I am a mowing idiot. Every day on my day off, because I'm like,
man.
And my mower is about to break, so I might have to go and buy me another mower, which I'm not happy about. But on the other hand, the mower I've had is now 4 years old, and it's an electrical mower, and it may actually have done its path of what it can do. So yeah. Bye. I should go and trim my backyard. Exactly. I should.
Really nice to have.
Or you'll call the city of Will's Point and she didn't do it. Go and make sure. Yeah. So, well, I better go and get that done then, because she told me to.
Yeah.
True that.
Yeah.
No, there's no escape.
No, exactly. There's no return. And then I'm gonna go to bed early because I'm working.
Oh, bye-bye. Oh, you're making me blush.
But in a couple of weeks, or a week, maybe 2, maybe less, I don't know, I'm gonna start working nights.
Ooh.
So the only reason that the only day shift that I could bid on, oh, look here, William Cutie Pie.
You're just saying that.
He's taken already, obviously. So, yeah, the only day shift that was available for me to bid on was 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And then I will not be at the barn until 9:15. That will mean that I will wake up the family's 3 and 4-year-old kids.
Oh, that's...
I'm not even going to think
because they've
about
been like really nice to you.
Oh, they are awesome.
Yeah, so you don't want to like
Field family are amazing people. So I was like,
so you don't want to like
for me
disturb
too.
their...
No, and if I was like
sleeping.
No, and I bet in a couple of months there will be a day shift that I can bid on, and that is earlier than 8 p.m. End time. So I'm going to work now 5:45 p.m. to 5:45 a.m.
So you get
but it's
afternoon.
Yeah,
or
it's
if
kind
you
of
don't
afternoon.
go to the bar, like to go to the horses directly from work, then you get like to sleep until you have to go to work again.
Yeah,
so
exactly. That's what I'm planning on.
In the förmiddag.
In the morning. Well, you see,
but it's
like
so weird to say in the morning that it's morning until 12. So for me, it's like förmiddag. For midday.
Before midday.
Yeah.
Before noon.
For midday.
It's morning. It's still morning. But yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing, like Because if I'm off work at 5:45 a.m., that means that I'll be at the bar at 7 a.m. And on a weekday, that's not going to be any problem because they go to school and they will be up at 7 a.m. anyway, going to school at 7:30.
Yeah.
So on the weekend, I don't think it's going to be a problem anyway because they, 3 and 4 year old, they're up at 5 a.m. any darn way.
Yeah.
True.
So it's going to be interesting to see how I adjust to working nights.
It's gonna be.
But I'm gonna play the lottery and be a millionaire.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna quit anyway. So
we have foreseen it.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly. We've talked about that the last 2 years. Still haven't happened, but I'm still playing, so the offers are still there.
If you're not playing, you can't win.
Exactly. That's my philosophy. So I'm playing.
Yeah.
I'm playing. Heading in for it and all in. I go.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'll let you know when I win. You'll find out. You're like, the show is going to be down for 3 weeks because this bitch is moving. Woohoo!
No, what you're gonna do if you win all those millions? You're gonna buy us the tickets, and then
you come and help me move.
Yes,
that is the best idea I've heard today.
One condition: you buy us pizza.
Pizza.
Yeah. I mean, at least in my friend group, when you're helping somebody, it doesn't matter what. The condition is to buy them pizza.
Yeah, but you'll be disappointed.
It doesn't matter. You just,
I'll give you your damn pizza. That's not a problem. I'll get you. No problem. I promise you. We do have a really good pizza.
We will help you move the horses, everything.
The horses will go on like a long distance shipping truck.
Yeah, because you're gonna move to Florida.
Exactly, because it's so long. So you have to for their health and their well-being. They have stop points where they stop and unload and can walk and stuff like that. So they will go on those, but I will absolutely need help to move all the shit.
Stuff.
Exactly. And if I win those millions, absolutely, I can pay your ticket to come over here. Not a problem. That would be like in a private jet.
We're trying to save up for the tickets.
Yeah. Then you can use
those
money
on our own until you win the lottery.
Exactly. And at that point, you can use your money that you would have spent on the tickets to just have fun.
Yes.
Exactly.
True.
So yeah, it'll be a good day. I'll give you a holler when I get the money.
Yeah. This was fun. This is the second show we've done in English.
I know.
We had English like American viewers.
We've had a lot of people watching. We've had like between 4 and 6 people all show long.
Oh, damn.
Yes. We haven't had this many people I don't know how long time. It's awesome.
As we say
we
in
still
Sweden,
have them watching.
As we say in Sweden, plötsligt händer det.
Yeah, exactly. And suddenly it happens. And that is a Swedish scratch lotto slogan.
True.
Yeah.
So it's true. I'll take it. Tris, I'll take it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Maybe I should go and get me that ticket. I already have for this weekend. I need to buy for next week. So
yeah.
Well, y'all have 2 awesome good weeks.
Yeah, you too.
I'll be off in 2 weeks, I hope.
And to everybody who was watching.
To everybody, good night.
Thank you. Exactly. Y'all have a really, really good rest of the weekend and take care.